Hello and welcome to ICG Podcast episode 21. I'm Abdul and with me is Yesvanth.
Hey all, how's it going? Episode 21. That's awesome, man.
Yeah,
Let's have this consistency and hope people will like to join us more and more with to discuss about the gaming industry, what happened this week, and just be gamers, man. Just have conversation about what we love. Yeah,
yeah,
glad to be here.
this is three times more than the amount of episodes we first did back 2 years back. So yeah, personal
Right,
milestone.
right, right. Yeah,
Yeah,
ICG podcast 1.0 was like for 7 episodes.
yeah,
But yes, this is three times that. Yeah, things are looking good, consistent, simple. So for now, we are focusing on what we can control
yeah.
and we'll expand. Absolutely.
Right then. First and foremost, as usual, September has come to a close. So that means this week we got the uh, games that will be
Yeah.
releasing for next week on PlayStation Plus Essential. And I must say it's okay-ish, I guess. Depends on the person. But yeah, anyways, the PlayStation Plus Essential games for October is Callisto Protocol, Farming Simulator 22, and Weird West. So yeah, I think you'll be able to play them on the second, I guess. 2nd of October will be available on 2nd of October, if I'm not wrong. Yeah. So
First
yeah,
Tuesday, right?
yeah, first Tuesday. First Tuesday of the
2nd of
month.
October is Monday, right?
Is it? Okay then. 3rd of
Yeah, yeah.
October.
3rd of October.
Yeah, I should check my calendar more often. But yeah, anyways, so yeah, I don't know what to make of this list because just last week we were discussing about how the CEO of
And
what is this?
co-founder.
Yeah, co-founder of what is that? Striking Distance left the company because Callisto Protocol failed, and look at it, it's on
Yeah.
PS Plus now, Essential. So I don't know what to make of that,
I
but
think basically Callisto Protocol being here will give us one information, which is they're trying to salvage what they can, getting some out of this before anything they cannot do, I suppose. So I think their first response was like, okay, the co-founder while leaving is a very, very bad PR, and let's try to salvage what we can. And they're like, okay, what's the quickest way to make bucks of this game? And they're like, let's make it part of a subscription. We'll get something out of it. Yeah, so I think that's their response, and here we have Callisto Protocol. Which tells us some one other information is that these essential games are cataloged. They are not a strategy. They are not thought. This is not a process. They're like whatever comes to their mind or whatever is available. They're like, okay, yeah, let's see. Let's how many you have? Yeah, out of this, just put these three, something like that. They're just going on a whim and yeah, maybe even happy to push some games down the line, I suppose, because you now have Callisto Protocol coming available for peanuts, I suppose.
yeah, it didn't do well sales wise, so I think Sony decided to, put it on PlayStation Plus Essential. So
Yeah.
yeah, uh, but yeah,
I mean, farming simulator is something very a lot of people are actually excited about. I'm surprised. And even the PS5 India guy, who I was inspired by, everybody knows this, and
uh,
he was like, he was very sad when the farming simulator exited Game Pass, and he was like,
uh,
oh yes, it's now an essential. And yeah, I think it says people are excited about this farming simulator. Yeah,
yes,
people don't want to farm in real life and happy to do it virtually
yeah, I guess it's times have changed from
to get that chemicals released somehow.
endorphins, yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's we come a long way since the 2009 days of playing Farmville on Facebook. So I guess this is
Oh my God, Farmville. Yeah. I remember that.
yeah, this is a step up. But yeah, Uh, one slight bit of news I wanted to put in between is the fact that since EA Sports FC 24 is available now, and since they are no longer called FIFA, EA has
Yeah.
done a very big move and removed all previous FIFA games from all of the storefronts, digital storefronts. They're not associated with it anymore. So even FIFA 23, which is free as part of EA Play, is no longer there, unfortunately. Or
Yeah,
fortunately.
it's like they lost the licensing, they cannot get it done, or yeah, corporate things, man. Yeah, they come together, they fall through. Yeah, this happen.
Yeah, exactly. And anyways, well, I don't know how you take that news, but in the other biggest news, I guess, for this week was the fact that Jim Ryan has retired, will be retiring from Sony, and
Yeah,
that will be after 30 years in his service as of March 2024. Hiroki Totoki, I think, will take over his role as an interim CEO till they finally, come to the final, placements of who's going to be doing what. So yeah, I guess it's an end of an era. Jim Ryan started
yeah,
all the way back in 1994 before the launch of the PS1 itself. I think he was there for the launch of the PS1, yeah, and he was very simple, just did marketing and stuff, and he only became the head at like 2019. Many people said that he was a spearhead for the PS5's launch, and he was the one who, you know, somehow helped get it through this COVID time with these, you know, like uh,
semiconductor
semiconductor
shortage
issues and supply issues and all that
in
stuff.
supply issues. Yeah,
So yeah, it's good. Even Phil Spencer took to Twitter and told that he was a fearless leader,
yeah,
and he did good and all
yeah,
that.
because he was on the receiving end, man.
Yeah, yeah. Well, thing is, I went through that. I was actually trying to find out what all he accomplished, and
Okay,
unfortunately, I could not find that list because when I tried to look for it, I actually ran into plenty of tweets and articles considering the fact that many people are sad, but at the same time, many players are actually happy he's leaving. I don't know
why
why.
is that?
I don't know. They have their reasons. They don't like his the way he changed his steps in, like increasing the prices or trying to focus on bringing live service games to
Live
the
show.
front
Yeah, yeah.
and all that, and launching another VR headset, and also quite questionably almost useless uh, remote play device. So yeah, I mean, everyone has their opinions. So yeah.
No, I think he's an absolutely great businessman. That's what I'll tell.
Mm,
He it that's one point whether we can agree that he's good for the gamers, he's good for PlayStation or not, but he's good for Sony. He's a businessman through and through. I mean, he wanted to leverage PlayStation's hold on the console market as much as he can, and that's what he accomplished. He was able to show that dominance. He was able to show that any console doesn't matter how minimalist or menial that it's capable of, but if with right what you say with right key you can twist open any lock. That's what he was great at. He was great at opening the opportunities. And look, the PlayStation Portal is out of stock everywhere, man. That shows.
yeah, and it's not even in India yet, but okay.
It
But
won't, man. It will. Oh my God! It will take 3 months. Worst case 3 months. Best case maybe next month. I don't know. But yeah, we to even get the Dual Sense, the Spider-Man one. It's crazy to think how late we get. But yeah, we will get them. Maybe in limited quantities, of course. Sorry, of course in limited quantities. And yeah. be there to join our Twitter for the notifications. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's our segue. But yes, yeah, these things happen.
I mean, the thing is, at this point in time, I think like we should be happy that they're at least giving us limited stock at this point, no matter how late it is. So we're being considerate in that way, I guess. So I don't know,
Yeah.
but yeah, that is that. But meanwhile, while going through this Jim Ryan thing, I happened to stumble upon a tweet recently. Like IGN Japan, I guess, was having a sort of meet and greet, I suppose, where all the
Mhm.
fans could come and meet Phil Spencer, Sarah Bond, and all of those folks from Xbox.
Ah,
And
right, right.
one guy actually went up and gave his PS5 faceplate and told Phil Spencer to sign on it. And Phil Spencer was like, "Is it even right for me to do this?
Is it like legal for me to do this? Yeah. Can I do this? Is it legal?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. And then he signed it with P3 or something. I think his Twitter
yeah,
handle or something like that.
that's his
That's
game.
so
That's his
cute.
name.
That's really, really good, man. I think it brings out the fun, I suppose. It shows that, yeah, something like this needs to happen, like to keep everybody on their toes, I suppose, like beyond the guard, beyond the guard. I think it just caught him off guard, I suppose, and then yeah, it was so funny. Yes,
Yeah, I mean, he signed Phil, and then below that P3, and he
yeah.
took a photo. And I, no, and I didn't view the photo in full resolution first. I actually looked at the tweet, and I was looking at the faceplate, and I was thinking, why is there, like a tea stain or something on the faceplate? And then I opened the image, and I said, okay, it's the shadow of a guy's elbow on it, standing in the front. Okay, the light is
Yeah,
just
maybe
making it.
that guy is selling it right now for a huge lot of bucks, I suppose.
I mean, he only has to work.
Xbox boss signing the PS5 faceplate. Come on, man, that's gotta
Uh,
make him thousands of bucks, I suppose.
depends on the kind of person he is. If he wants to get money, he might sell it off on eBay, or if he's just a guy who
True.
enjoys
Yeah.
gaming, he'll keep it and cherish it forever, I guess.
Absolutely. Yeah.
But on that same topic, I must say that one guy went even a step further. There's this meme where during the initial launch of the Series X, they had a picture of Phil Spencer in a wearing a military vest, and on his shoulder he was
Ah,
holding the
the
Series.
commando. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Got it.
holding the Series X like a rocket launcher. One
Yeah,
guy
yeah.
actually took that photo and got him to sign that meme, and I was like, oh my,
Oh, wow, that's so awesome, man.
I was like, man, this is the sort of hilarious stuff we need to see more often, man.
Exactly. That's what I was saying. Yeah, yeah. It just lightens everybody's what do you say news cycle, I suppose. Everybody is at that, and then somebody does this. It's like, oh man, this is out of the ordinary, something fresh.
Yeah,
Absolutely. Yeah.
yeah. Maybe someone should have gone to Jim Bryan and got him to sign his Xbox or something. But yeah, anyway,
Yes.
but that opportunity is long gone. So yeah,
No, Jim Ryan's bodyguards will stop him before he get close to with an Xbox.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, speaking of Jim Bryan, the thing is, he had to stop. I mean, he had to step down not because of any corporate talks or whatever. He had to step down because he was living in the UK and had to come
Ah,
to the
yes.
US for work. So it's just major inconvenience for him. So yeah, he had to step down.
Yeah.
But yeah, he
I
was
mean,
there.
that's what they say, but who knows? Yeah.
Well, at least he'll now retire and just enjoy time with family. I guess back in the UK.
Let's
Eh,
see if he joins again an US company. Let's see how it goes.
I don't know. But
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, imagine if he actually gets like free PlayStations for the rest of his life. You know,
Ah, yeah. Every PlayStation generation. Yeah. Here, let's have a one secured for Jim Ryan. Yeah. It's like, yeah, that's so cool.
yeah, but I wonder how many console generations he will last. But that's just me being pessimistic. But okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, Hold on, I think I have a slight issue here. Sorry, folks, we'll be right back. And we are back. Sorry about that small technical issue, just had to check a few things, but we're back. Anyways, onwards to the next news. Teardown is coming to PlayStation 5 on November 15th. November 15th. And it will also be a day one game for PlayStation Plus Extra and Premium slash Deluxe. So yeah, it's gonna be fun wrecking stuff while looking like I'm playing Minecraft. But yeah, I saw the game. I saw the. I think it was on the State of Play, or was it in another showcase? They showed it. It was interesting. I think it was in the State of Play. No, or was it in the PlayStation showcase? It was in some showcase, but
Here we go. You're saying, and we have pepper onion soup. Hey man, thanks for joining.
hey man, how are you?
And he says, I want a Japanese head for PS, not a Western one.
Makes sense.
Makes sense. Yeah, I think as Abdul pointed it out, right? Hiroki Totok might is the interim CEO for the SIE, right? So if they do not find any good ones, maybe he will continue as the CEO. If I think Herman Hulst is also on the run, I suppose. Maybe he is the head of the PlayStation, right? So maybe his
Mm,
next graduation is like natural progression is maybe the yeah, the CEO of SIE. And but yeah, pepperoni and soup is absolutely correct. I think
mm.
to see a Japanese head uh, spearheading the SIE would be absolutely amazing. Yeah.
More Final
And
Fantasies.
Rage Gamer 15. Hey man, thank you for joining. What's up? What's up?
Hey
No
Rage
worries,
Gamer,
no worries.
what's up?
Yep.
Thank you for joining us. No matter how late it is, thank you for joining us.
Yeah,
But
appreciate
yeah,
it.
as per Pepper Onion Soup's comments goes, more Final Fantasy if there's a Japanese head.
Final Fantasy, yeah.
Yeah,
Square Enix won't have to go through the loss again.
yeah. Anyways, moving on. So we just got news that Among Us VR is be coming to the PlayStation VR 2. So yeah, now you can go ahead and terrorize kids as a grown adult while playing VR. So I
I
mean,
mean, Among Us is absolutely the perfect for VR from my perspective. It has what you say. It has the tension, the mood to set up, and the right environment. It's like backstabbing, literally backstabbing in a VR, and it's so fun to be in a feel like you are trapped in a space and you have to do this. It's like Alien, but it's fun at the
yeah,
same time. So, and it can also be terrifying. And I've seen the trailer, man. It's so dark. It's literal dark. It's like you when you're playing it on the mobile, right? You have that top-down view, but it's on the VR. You are you. You are walking as you. And yeah, it's scary, but I hope it will. It has those viral moments, I suppose.
yeah. I mean, the only Among Us VR footage I've seen is on YouTube, and it is basically a grown guy just scaring little kids or gaslighting other people into thinking that they are the imposter, fooling the entire crew, and then throwing them out. And
Yeah.
yeah, people. Some people are like that. They like to, like Michael Caine famously said in the Batman series, some men just want to watch the world burn. So yeah, I guess this is perfect for those kind of people. Uh,
Exactly.
Anyways, Rage Gamer says seems fun. Cannot you imagine to find clues and dead bodies in VR? Also getting stabbed will seem like a horror game. I mean,
Exactly.
At least you're not playing like Resident Evil 4. It's not going to be
Ah,
that scary.
that's you must be scared, I suppose, because of that. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it won't be that scary for many people, I guess. Unless, of course, you have some grown guy coming and screaming at you for no reason. Then, yeah. Anyways, oh, look at that. Bilal is here to join the chat. Hello,
Hey,
Bilal.
below.
Yes, then moving on. Cameron Monaghan. Cameron Monaghan, who plays Cal Kestis in Respawn's Star Wars Jedi series, confirmed that they are already working on a third game. Okay, so now we just have to wait for quite a while, I guess.
I think it
Yeah.
only makes sense, man. The Star Wars Jedi Survivors um, was very big hit. I mean, the second one had its bugs, I suppose, but it received good reviews and good response from the gamers. It only makes sense that we will absolutely see another Star Wars Jedi game. No doubt in that.
Yes, it is. But I'll just read Bilal's comment first of all.
Yeah.
Hopefully, yes, it should be a Japanese to retain the tradition and not adulterating the culture they hold. So I want to ask what exactly what culture are they bringing in the PlayStation is my question. Yeah, so if you could answer that, I'll be very happy. Anyways, last week we were talking about the Microsoft leak, and if you remember, we spoke about the email where Phil Spencer was, laughing about the rumor of a Sega themed Xbox Series X in Japan
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So apparently, Bloomberg asked Capcom CEO Haruheri Sujimoto. Always have a tough time pronouncing these Japanese names. Haruhiro Sujimoto. If they would accept an acquisition offer from Microsoft. And what he said is, I quote, I would gracefully decline the offer because I believe it would be better if we were equal partners, end quote. Very smart. Yes. So basically, Capcom is not for sale. Yeah.
You know, he chose his words very carefully, man. You said he said, and I quote, it would be better if we were equal partners. You know, it's called mergers and acquisitions. Acquisitions is what Microsoft did to the Bethesda Activision
Blizzard.
Blizzard. But equal partners in the sense that's a merger. In mergers, you're both equal. Maybe
Mm,
there is something in there. He was like, I'll leave a slither of hope for Microsoft, but yeah, it depends on what they offer and how they are going to offer and how they are going to treat us and how they are going to present this to the world. Maybe they'll listen, I suppose, and then if they see that it sounds good, and maybe that's what being partners means. Mergers is always partners.
interesting. And Pepper and Soup says, and move Sony HQ back to Japan from USA. Well, seems logical, but I don't think they'll be willing to pay that much to move the entire headquarter to another company halfway around the world. But we may never know. Anyways, the next news is sort of concerning. I don't know how concerning, but yeah. A new ransomware group claimed that they have breached all of Sony's systems. This is just giving me flashbacks of 2008, 9, or 2010 when the PS3, during the PS3 era when PlayStation Network was down, lots of people accounts were hacked. So I don't know.
I
So
mean, have you seen? Okay, before that, let's see. Rage Gamer 15 says, "What are your views on October's lineup for PS Plus? Seems better than what we got previously for a few months straight, I guess." Yeah, I think it's basically we discussed this. So that was our first topic
mm,
for PS Plus. And yes, I do agree. For the people who love these horror games and simulator games, I think it's absolutely a big W for everyone who loves that genre. And yeah, Callisto Protocol didn't became a success, but I don't think it's very bad. I suppose I didn't hear any negative reviews. reviews. Abdul, I can't see your video. Maybe something went wrong. I'll continue, but yeah. Okay. Yeah. So it's basically Callisto Protocol, and if you're a fan of Dead Space, this is the right time again. There is a sale going on because of the Great Indian Festival and the Big Billion Days. So it's the right time to purchase the Dead Space, and then maybe um, if you like the game and if you are in mood for such environment and such genre of the game, absolutely, it's an essential. It's not going anywhere as long as you are going to have the subscription. You can download it and then play it anytime. So yeah, Callisto Protocol is a win for many a lot. Actually, everybody was so happy that they can finally play Callisto Protocol. The name is so unique, man. Callisto Protocol. It sounds so futuristic, I suppose. And yeah, farming simulator. There are many fans. PS5 India is also a fan of farming simulator. So we have farming simulator 22. Absolutely, I think it's a good lineup compared to what we got in the past few months. and then and then Billy says high quality game for 1 to 2 months just to retain the existing sub. I mean, it does look like it. Somebody woke up pretty late. I think Rage Gamer or somebody in our previous podcast said that hey, at least for the time when they increased these prices, they could have at least given some good game for the month. And everybody at the PlayStation realized that late, I suppose. They're like, oh, we need to do some salvaging before anybody cancel their subscriptions. Going forward, they don't want to renew it. Going forward, or so they are like, yeah, let's just give them some good games and then keep them hooked, and then let's have some bad games for the few more months. Like sprinkle in the good games here and there, and then that will keep them in the subscription. That makes sense. And Rage Gamer says, hope they continue to give us better games now since they increase the prices. Exactly what I was talking about. I think you brought this up in our previous podcast as well. Yeah, I think that's what they are going to do going forward. They are going to have these games, good games here and there, and get these gamers excited. I was like, oh man, at least let me pay for 1 month, play this game, and then go back, I suppose, or else just get 1 year so that at least there's a chance for guarantee that you will at least get 4 good games, I suppose. That's worth your 5,000 rupees plus or something for PS Plus right now. So I think it makes sense that they are going to do this.
Yes, I just wanted to add one point is that Weird West is leaving Game Pass and now it's on Essential. Yeah, I guess.
I mean, we are seeing this tradition, this pattern going forward, right? You see a game leaving Game Pass, and then you see it pop up right immediately into the PlayStation Plus subscription.
Mm,
As I said, there is no process, I suppose. Maybe they are just doing this on a whim. Like, okay, this game is available. Let's put it on PS Plus.
yeah,
I don't know, man. It doesn't look very organized.
yeah. And Rage Gamer says Pepper is a big US hater. And he is asking if he is an anime fan. Well, I don't
Hey, man,
know.
I'm an anime fan. Come on, man. I'm an anime fan. I'm not an US hater.
So am I.
Love anime.
So am
Yeah, I
I.
love anime.
Yes. In fact, I use my Xbox to stream anime. Come at me. I'm ready. Yeah, yeah, that's it.
Man.
Anyways, Rage Gamer says Abdul went AFK to claim the monthly games before they go away. I always claim
Rage Gamer is so apt, man. He's so quick to these.
assumptions.
No. He's witty like you. That's what I'll say. He's quick
Uh-huh.
to make jokes. I like that, man. It's really good.
Mm.
It shows that he has high functioning brain.
Oh, so people who don't make jokes don't have high functioning brains?
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying who do. They do have it.
Okay, okay. Anyways, I didn't go to claim monthly games because I always claim them on Tuesday itself, so I don't want to bother after that. So the next couple of games haven't even come out yet. So yeah, I went AFK because I had some other work yet I had to attend. So when I'm doing a podcast, I don't touch my consoles, man. My consoles are peacefully just there waiting for me to you know use them. But yeah, when I'm doing a podcast, I don't go touch my console. So yeah. Anyways, Rage Gamer says I bought Black Ops Cold War and Battlefield 2042 and they came to PS Plus. Well, plenty of people bought plenty of games and they came to PS
You
Plus.
are to blame, man. You bought Black Battlefield 2042. It's your fault. What were you expecting? A game
Exactly.
like that, that released so bad, and everybody just knew that, yeah, they have to get some money out of this as soon as possible before everybody finds out how bad the game is, I suppose. Yeah, it's inevitable for games like that to be added to subscription. It's on you, man.
Yeah. Right then, moving on with our news topics. Red Dead Redemption 2 got rated for the Nintendo Switch in Brazil. This could be, maybe a rumor or a glitch or a failure or something. But also, a Red Dead Redemption 2 current gen version was also spotted in the Xbox leaks last week. So
Yeah.
all we can do is, just wait and see how it goes. So, you know, possible 60 FPS patch. All we can do is hope. So
Are
yeah,
you really that hopeful, that optimistic, knowing the owner is Take Two?
no, I'm not. I'm not hopeful. I'm just hoping for the rest of the people. I'm not hoping for myself.
Yeah, we have been let down by Take Two again and again and again. So yeah, I'm
Mm,
not hoping for the best to come, but yeah, Red Dead Redemption 2 rated for Nintendo, that's huge, I suppose. And
yes.
yeah, and Red Dead Redemption 2 for current gen. I think they are trying to, you know them. They, if there is a way to get more sales, they'll do that incrementally. So that's what they don't want to do exponentially. They want to do incrementally, and
Mm.
they always follow that.
Yeah, I guess now if they bring a 60 FPS version to the current gen consoles and they restart Red Dead Online, they'll have another cash cow. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna be interesting. I just have to wait and see. And there I go. I
Uh,
said that phrase again after two podcasts. Oh my god. Age Gamer says I bought Battlefield 2042 pre-owned. Well, you saved some money in the process then, I guess.
yeah.
But in my defense, I actually like the game. It's a lot better now. Good for you. I don't buy FPS games, so I cannot feel the same. So yeah. Anyways, Star Breeze Studios announced that Payday 3 reached 218,000 concurrent players and 1.3 million unique players on its first weekend after release. But unfortunately, Payday 3 currently has some massive problems with its matchmaking server, so plenty of people are very irked about it. They were complaining, but good numbers nonetheless. But if they want to retain it, they should seriously fix this matchmaking as soon as possible.
Yeah, I heard many people were like, Payday 3, what day, man? It's been 3 days since I've been able to play any game in matchmaking, and they're making so fun of this. But yeah, I think we have seen this quite a lot with not just Payday 3, but with the Bungie's game. What is that?
Destiny?
Um, Destiny, yeah, it's their servers. They're very infamous for their servers, right? They're not very reliable. They just come and go. And Payday 3's Twitter account was busy saying like, "It's back, it's down, it's back, it's down."
Hmm.
And yeah, I don't think what's technology every these developers are using for these servers to have this online presence. But yeah, they need to upgrade, man. Maybe they're using Windows XP. Who knows?
Uh, don't diss Windows XP. Windows XP is still good.
Still good. Okay. I've never personally. I'm after that generation, so I've never actually experienced Windows XP. But yeah, if it's good, then I trust you. Maybe they just need to increase more Windows XP, I suppose.
Well, I grew up on Windows 98, so yeah,
Awesome.
yeah. So, anyways,
Simplicity and ease of use. I agree.
yes, yes. And also dial-up modems. Oh my god, so that was quite an error, I must say, because every time you start to turn on the router, it's like an entire Coast Guard alarm is going off, and entire flat knows that you're going to connect to the internet. And what makes it more annoying is the fact that when you decide to finally play online and your phone rings, your parents won't
Right,
know that
right.
you're playing. They'll pick up the phone. You are disconnected from the game.
It's going to,
You have to wait
yeah,
for them
yeah.
to go. And then after they're done, once again, you have to alert the entire apartment that you're connected to the internet. But yeah, classic times. And now we are all, being happy about the mute function for the PS5 beep sound. I mean, come on, man. This
We
is
have
not.
come a long way, yes.
This is absolutely nothing compared to that mess, man. Like,
Our problems are evolving, I suppose, through the generation. This is our highest priority now,
yeah,
getting the beep sound off.
yeah. As Rage Gamer
Uh,
says, they're probably using the same Twitter notification bot that ICG uses. I think you mean the one that ICG made. But yeah,
I
okay.
see. I'm honored, but yeah, yeah, I would be able to help them if they reach out to us to let them know that their servers are back online automatically. They don't have to do that manually. I can do that, but let's see.
Yeah. There's another news. Sekiro Shadows died twice has sold 10 million copies worldwide. Wow, so 10 million people are really willing to suffer and get good.
I was
Uh,
one of them. I purchased it and didn't even
yeah,
open that game until now.
yes, yes.
I'm scared. I'm scared.
Ah, right. Well, speaking of which, you
Sure.
should you should definitely go check out a local repair shop. And my DualSense got dropped like yesterday. Yeah, my brother was playing Fall Guys, and while it was loading for the matchmaking, he was using his phone. Controller fell off his lap and onto the ground, and it stopped working completely.
Oh my God. Okay.
And then we are like, "Oh my god, the controller's gone. We have to buy a new one. This is 2 years old, no warranty." But then, back in the day, I got my PS3 repaired from a local guy. We contacted him, and he's like, "Yeah, I also fix dual sensors." So my brother went today with the controller, came back in the evening, just $700. It's working as brand new.
Can you give me that guy's contact number? I'll try to find somebody in the Hyderabad who can do that for me for that price. I'd be happy to get it repaired, man, as soon as possible. I'm going out tomorrow, so maybe I'll get it done.
Yes,
Just
dude.
share me his number.
I mean,
Yeah.
he's in Chennai, man. How is he going to help you?
Now maybe he has some contacts in Hyderabad, who knows?
I don't know. He's not that big of a guy, but yeah, I'll try sending it to you and see.
Sure.
Anyways, Bilal says, now it looks like I am missing the beep. I don't feel like the PS5 was on. Something missing until my monitor is up. I have been conditioned. This is
You
why
have been conditioned. You see, that's what they do. They're like, what is that? Pavlov's bell. It's like as
uh,
soon as the bell is rung, the dog knows that it's time for the meal, and whenever the beep comes, it's like it's time to get ready. That's our Pavlov's bell. We have been conditioned. So true, man.
I mean, I think I sort of feel you in a way, but I never turned it off. But I should say that many
I
of
didn't
the
turn it off as well. See, even though we have the option to turn it off, I didn't. Maybe we are conditioned to that.
it's not condition, it's more of a convenience for me, or it's actually more of a necessity for me because whenever I game, I'm usually just lying down on my bed, chillaxing. It's right there behind me if you can't see, but it's there. I just lie down. TV is there in front of me, 10 feet ahead of me, and since I'm lying down, I can't see the console in front of me. So, only thing I can know if it's on or not is by holding the PS button, waiting for the beep. And like, okay, PS is
Beep
on,
sound. Ah, right, right,
and
right.
automatically
It
the
makes
TV also
sense.
turns on, and
Yeah,
automatically the TV turns
absolutely,
on.
man. That's correct. That's correct. Yeah.
Yeah. Rage Gamer says, I love the beep, could never imagine to mute it. I adore it. Heck, I even want to turn the volume up. Okay.
Ah, you see, people are coming out now. We only saw what you say, cheers that we can mute the beep, but now we are seeing people coming out and say, "What the hell, man? We love the beep. Let the beep
Uh,
stay. Let's
yes.
start a hashtag like let the beep stay. Let it
Yeah.
beep.
Let the
Let
beep
it beep.
rock. Hashtag let the beep rock. Yes.
Let it beep. Keep it
Yes.
beeping.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, bad puns aside, the next news is the first Far Cry 7 details have been sort of mentioned, leaked, rumored, whatever. So apparently, the story is that your family gets kidnapped by a conspiracy group, and you have 72 in-game hours, which is apparently 24 hours in real life. Uh, that's a time limit you're given to save them. You don't need to save them in any specific order, and they can get killed, which will impact your story. So multiple playthroughs, I guess, depending on how big your family is and how slow you are. Either some of them die, all of them die, or multiple outcomes. But I was never a Far Cry fan anyway, so never mind. And Bilal says, I think that's why they should have the option to keep it low, mid, and high. You mean the
Yeah.
volume? Yeah, possible.
Volume, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Rage Gamer says, maybe we should embrace the PS Plus price increase, they'll decrease it. No, man, that's not the way the things work. This is completely
And
different.
once they increase it, they are never going back.
This isn't a software update, man. This is actual money they're getting. So they're like, no, 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 no. We're not going to do it for things that get us money. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, like one of the best games, very critically acclaimed games on Xbox that launched. I think it was last year, or is it? It's already been a year. No, I don't think so.
I
Maybe.
think so. Yeah, yeah. I think it's been a year, and then we High on Life is now on PS as well, right? PlayStation as well.
Yeah, it came out on PlayStation recently, and I haven't seen it anywhere. But
Yeah, I
anyways,
mean, I don't know what's happening in marketing. I don't know. They could have marketed this game on PlayStation the way it received good, and I mean, these crazy reviews on Xbox. I don't know what PlayStation is doing, but yeah, I don't see any marketing for High on Life. I think it was just 1 or 2 days, and I was like, yeah, okay, now we have High on Life on PlayStation. They are like,
hmm,
we did our job, and let's see how it goes, kind of thing.
yeah. Is it still available on the store though? I should check after the podcast is over. Not that I'm going to
Maybe
get
it
it,
will
but
come into a subscription future, I suppose.
I don't know, man. I think they're done with the subscription on Xbox itself. They want to make money on PS.
They want to make, yeah. You know, I think that's what's happening. People are like, yeah, I'll have some deal. I'll have some quick cash because of Xbox. We'll make some deal, and then we'll get more out of PlayStation. It's like their plan, I suppose. PlayStation is there for them to earn more, and Xbox is there for them to be on the safe side, kind of thing.
I don't know. I'm not a
Yeah.
I'm not a
I
big
mean, it
company
makes sense, right?
strategist.
If you develop the game, what you want initially, a quick cash, quick inflow of the money, and what's the fastest way to get that? Put it on a Game Pass. And if you want to see more consistency, then put it on PlayStation. Release it for PlayStation, and people who like the game, they'll buy it. So you're like, you got your initial money, maybe the money you spent on development, and then you'll have the good flow, I suppose, steady flow. It's a
Could
good
be.
strategy, I suppose. Yeah.
Yes, yes. Maybe people who do not know the strategy might actually try it after hearing you say it. But yeah. Anyways, so the thing is, High on Life is finally getting its first DLC, I guess, and it's called High on Knife. Okay, and it'll be launching on October 3rd. So yeah, I wonder if it's free or not. That is not mentioned.
Yeah.
But yeah, High on Knife. So instead of guns, I guess now the weapons will be knives, swords. I don't know.
Yeah, just in Royland is not available, so
Yeah, exactly. Rage Gamer says, have you guys played Baldur's Gate 3? I recently got to know the game has 17,000 different endings. I don't know, man. I'm really
are you sure
against.
17,000 different endings?
I don't know. The game with the
Wow.
maximum number of endings that I know is Near Automata with 26, which I actually got all 26. But yeah, the thing is, I'm not really a guy who's into digital only things, as you already might have known by now. So unless Baldur's Gate actually gets a physical release or something, I don't know if I'll even be trying out the game
No, the
itself.
Larian Studios did confirm that they will be releasing this Baldur's Gate 3 physical on physical disc, but they didn't mention when. I think it's safe to assume 2024 could be the time when they release the physical version. I mean, they want to what do you say, keep the game in the mind. So they are like every monthly or something, they have some big news, and maybe to keep the game, to keep the Larian Studios in the mind, to want to use their visibility because of Baldur's Gate 3. Nobody wants to let go of that. It's a huge success. So maybe they just want to keep everybody in the mind, and maybe they'll incrementally something in a timed manner uh, to to release something, I suppose. So when at the time when you're thinking the popularity is dying down for Baldur's Gate 3, and here they come with, hey, listen, we are releasing the PlayStation physical disc now. You can keep it as collectors, preserve the game, blah blah blah, and that's how
Yeah,
they can continue that for one more month, I suppose.
yeah, I guess maybe they'll release it when they release the Xbox version. Perhaps you can just no, maybe we just have to wait and see about that. Anyways, Rage Gamer says yes, Google it if you want. The dev said he worked on this 17K different endings part for 6 months. Okay, wow.
Wow.
Interesting. Oh, CHY says fan of Abdul says,
CHY32.
hey man, shout out
Hey,
to
hey,
CHY.
CHY32.
Hello,
Thanks for joining.
thank you. And Biluda says Abdul OG.
OG.
Yes, I am original. Thank you.
As always.
Yes, and Billu Bai is OP from a previous comment on a previous episode, which he was too late to join anyways. But yeah, anyways, moving on. Resident Evil 4 remake on iPhone 15 Pro will cost $60,
60.
or in terms of Indian rupees, it'll be 3,499 to around 4,000 rupees.
That's a lot, man. That's a lot for a game that you can only, I don't know. Can you only play it? I think once you have a game for Apple, I think you can play it on iPad, Mac, and then iPhone, right? If I'm not wrong, that's what they said.
In the previous thing previous or the episode before that, we did mention that
Yeah,
Resident
yeah.
Evil 4 remake is a universal purchase, so you purchase it on iPhone or iPad or Mac, you purchase it on any one of those, it'll be available on all three. Hmm. But yeah, if you can afford an iPhone for that much, I don't think buying a game for
Yeah.
4,000 rupees is going to be much, I guess. Completely
Yeah,
depends
you
on
can
you.
play it on your Mac, you can play it on iPad, you can play it on your phone. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's like you're having your own PlayStation Portal.
Oh
And then
no.
cooking an omelet behind your iPhone as well.
Oh yeah. You saw the rumors of the
I
iPhone
saw the
leaking.
news. Yeah, yeah. Everybody is telling. Yeah, I think it makes sense because iPhone might be the what is that A17 Pro? What is that? The
A17. Yeah.
Yeah, A17 Bionic, right? So I think maybe it was not completely tuned out or optimized for the Type C connector. I suppose the fastness, the power delivery of the Type C cable, maybe they didn't completely test it. They didn't have the data because they never had any data on this Type C iPhone A17 or Apple chip product. So maybe this is the first generation. They release it and then they tune it, they optimize it, and then next versions they'll have the good optimization, I suppose, going forward. But yeah, they wanted to get the data and they cannot straight up. Even Apple, the best in the industry, with everything as best as possible, can't do everything right. So
Yeah.
they can only do with the data they have, and they didn't have any data for iPhones for Type C, right? So using the customers as their testers, I suppose, and getting the data.
I don't think it has anything to do with USB-C. It just eats even when it's normal. Many people are saying it's because the performance cores don't exactly, go into cooldown or go into the energy serving cores. So maybe that's causing the heat up. I don't think it's got anything to do with the cable. But yeah, this
Could
can be.
be multiple things together causing the issue. Yeah.
Yeah, it sort of can be fixed on a software update. I don't know. Unless, of course, they really messed up with the hardware, which I saw in a Jerry rigging everything's video where
Ah,
he wasn't
yeah.
expecting that. He just
He was shocked by himself. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
he was doing his regular bend test and immediately put iPhone 15 Pro Max immediately cracked. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
wow, that's 1 lakh down the drain.
Yeah, and
Optimistically,
immediately after that, Apple lowered the prices, right? From $500 to $200, they lowered the repair for the back glass.
really
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They understood that there's an issue, I suppose, so they lowered the price from 500 to 200.
interesting.
Better get that Apple Care.
That's expensive, man. But anyways,
Yeah.
CHY says saw dual sense edge on discount, but not that 6.6K price. This gamer says it is 16,000 after discount.
Yeah.
CHY says, yeah, I guess that price won't come back soon. Uh, true. I mean, it was a
Yeah, I
once
think
in a lifetime
it
price
was a
increase.
glitch. Yeah, the intern who was doing internship, I suppose, forgot to put the dot or forgot to put the letter at the end, and the machine just rounded it up, I suppose, for 6.6K. Oh man, I missed it. I should have created a bot to track these expensive products for these price glitches and then immediately get them, I suppose. Let's see if there is any good product that's worth putting a bot for price tracking as well. Let me know. I'll do that.
Yes, yes. But it'll all be at a very uneven times, though. CHY says Jerry Rick made that iPhone cook like biryani. Uh, well, we should be happy that he didn't cook biryani with it at least. So,
Biryani with it. That's so good. Yeah.
I don't think Americans know how to make biryani, except for Indian Americans. But yeah, that's
Yeah, I
just it.
see many tweets saying that Tim Cook is cooking the iPhone 15 Pro.
Interesting.
Interesting. Yes, exactly.
Yes. In other news, I think there's recent, what is that? Say of BAFTA, not BAFTA, SAG, BAFTA,
SAG after. Yeah,
SAG
SAG
after.
after.
Oh my God, SAG after, whatever.
BAFTA awards. That
BAFTA
is the
awards. Yeah,
awards.
yeah, I got
Yeah.
confused with that. So SAG AFTRA. Those writer strikes came to a close after 140 something days.
No,
True.
not the SAG after. The WGA got the deal. SAG after is still going through the strike. The WGA, it's preliminary. What do you say? Deal. Not still on. It's not completely on the paper. It has to go through multiple votes, even through the members of the WGA, Writers Guild Association. So it's only for the writers, and it's just a preliminary deal kind of thing. So yeah, I think we have seen many HBO is focusing on Euphoria and the what is that, Westeros. Um, and then Netflix is focusing on Stranger Things. All the writers, they want to prioritize this. So yeah, it's just the WGA. The SAG after is still going through the strike. Hope they'll reach to a deal very soon.
Yeah, well, anyways, like that, I think that thing has sort of trickled down into the video game industry because video game voice, stunt, and motion capture actors have voted with over 98% in favor of a strike.
Yes.
Negotiations with game studios like Activision, Insomniac, Warner Brothers, etc. will start soon. They will go on strike if they can't get to an agreement. Oh my god, now our gamers are also going to be affected. Okay.
I think
Uh,
it's justifiable. If a writer is a writer, doesn't matter if he's in a gaming industry, if he's in a movie industry, or if he's in a journalistic industry. A writer should have the say, should have get to get the hours that they want to be compensated for them the way everybody wants, and I think it makes sense. Gaming industry is bigger than combining both the music industry and movie industry, so I think it makes sense the gaming industry goes on strike as well.
yeah. Well, CHY says I like the GTA 6 teaser tweet from ICG.
Thank you, man. Yeah, I'm always on the lookout for GTA 6. These kind of things. It just as I keep saying, anything out of the ordinary, I'm absolutely tweeting about it.
I
Even though
mean,
it's a rumor, yeah, I'll absolutely specify it if it's a rumor or if it's just a fake news or something like that. I'll mention it. But still, to have that kind of different feel every day, every time you see my tweet something different, I think it brings joy.
seriously, man, people getting hyped up about this letter V and I because it's there.
Yeah,
It's
everywhere
just,
they see V and I, yes, it's six. It's the numerical six. Yes.
it's just a big Winewood sign. Winewood is Hollywood in GTA. So it's just a giant sign over there, and they're just standing there covering the I, E, and W. So,
Yeah.
but people like me like, oh look, V and I is there. GTA 6 has
You know,
been released.
Rockstar is very aware of this, man. Do you think they are not? They don't know how people are excited for GTA 6. They're just making what you say. They are in on it. They want the fun as well. They want to keep the fans guessing. They want the what do you say? The what do you say?
Engagement
The
going.
speculations keep happening. Yeah, it's all fun. Yeah, harmless fun.
I mean, this just reminds me of these old cartoons where a guy sits on top of a horse, has a stick with the carrot on the end. He holds it in front of the horse starts galloping
Ah,
towards the carrot, and so it feels like Take Two is the guy holding the stick with the carrot, and
holding the stick. Yeah, exactly.
people are the horse is going to. So, oh my god, leak, leak, leak. And it's like, okay.
It's
Not to
all
say,
fun. Yeah.
yeah, not to say that people are horses. Don't mind me. I'm just saying, don't come at me. Yes. But yeah, anyway, CHY says, uh, hold on. I think I went past that.
Nah, yeah, I read a joke somewhere that Jim
Oh, sorry.
Ryan let the ransomware in, so they fired him.
That is by
Oh
Rage
my
Gamer.
God, that could be.
Okay, that
And
is
then Jim
the.
Ryan was like, he has his username and password on a sticky note, and somebody found that, and they're like, let me see how many games are in development, how many games are going to come to PS Plus subscriptions, and yeah, that would be the twist of the gaming leaks, I suppose.
Yes. By the way, that comment was given by Rage Gamer, not CHY.
Ah, sorry.
CHY says, nah, but Jim Ryan really saw PS5 overtake PS4. It's a huge thing and it's done a happy retirement, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, it's on its way to becoming the best selling console. It hasn't exactly overtaken the PS4 yet. But yeah, it's on its way. But
It's
that's
on
good.
track, yes.
It's on
Yeah.
track. It's a good thing considering the fact that for 2 years there was a supply shortage, COVID and whatnot. But yeah, it's good. And CHY says Jim settled the post Xbox 360 era for good. I mean, yeah, he
Mm,
he
yeah.
he took advantage of Microsoft's slip up quite a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, and Rage Gamer says Rockstar is surely keeping an eye on all of this. Won't miss a single chance to capitalize on it. Yes, just like Yashan said.
That's
Right.
what Take-Two does. Always. I think it's not in Rockstar's hands, as far as I can understand. It's just Take-Two being Take-Two, man. If it's up to Rockstar, I think they'll just release GTA 6 maybe by end of this year. I think it's just Take-Two being Take-Two and then want to milk everything as much as possible.
Mm. I just thought of a lame joke again.
Go ahead. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, so like people are seeing this stuff and are like GTA 6 leak. So Take Two is like here, take two more
Two more,
leaks.
two more leaks. Here you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, that was a horrible joke by the way. But anyways, moving on. Recently Netflix just announced a bunch of series that are coming, and more or less all of them are based on games.
Yeah.
So Devil May Cry Netflix series was announced, and Tomb Raider: The Legend of Lara Croft, an animated series was announced, and Captain Laserhawk, a Blood Dragon remix. Apparently, that's a game I've never heard of, but that's also coming to Netflix on October 19th itself.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, before we had many. I think we had a Netflix show based on League of Legends, Dota. I think that's it. I think some other games as well, but I forgot. I think they're also doing
Dota
some.
was on Netflix as a series?
Yeah, it was something. I forgot the name though.
Ah, right. I remember. Yeah, I think something so, but I don't remember. Yeah. But I think we have always seen this before, Netflix being the forefront for animation and anime as well, because we don't have Crunchyroll officially, I suppose, in India. So maybe
Hmm.
they're bringing all the anime to Netflix in India, and they're they promote animation very well in Netflix. From other streaming services that I've seen, I don't see much in Amazon Prime.
I see nothing.
Yeah, maybe the Boys Diabolical was the only anime, and then the Invincible was the only animation that comes to my mind. But other than these Invincible, the Boys, I literally nothing comes to my mind for Amazon Prime and Hotstar. Yeah, you have these Star Wars, right? The Bad Batch and all those things. But if you think about animation in a streaming service, I first think about this, of course, Adult Swim, being Rick and Morty fan, but then
Mm-hmm.
Netflix comes to my mind. It's so they put so much resources into animation. They try to. I think the Claus, if I'm not wrong, Claus, the Santa Claus movie that won some best animation award Oscar, if I'm not wrong.
Mm-hmm.
In
I don't know.
2019, I suppose. Yeah, yeah. It was the movie name was called Klaus.
Claws. I
So it
heard of it.
released
Yeah.
Klaus. So
Yes,
it's a good
claws.
movie. Yeah, it's yeah. I think so. Even with Guillermo del Toro Pinocchio as well. Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio. So stop motion animation.
Ah,
So Netflix is very forefront for animated movies and anime as well. So to see Devil May Cry and Tomb Raider and something with the devil as well, right? I don't remember. It was very,
Castlevania.
very successful. Sorry?
Castlevania.
Castlevania. Yeah, yeah. No, no, no. There is another one, man. I don't remember. The animation looks so weird. So weird. Um, I don't remember. Devil.
The terrible
Crybaby. Crybaby Devil or something.
Devil May
Uh,
Cry.
it. No, no, no. It comes Crybaby, man. Let me just Google in the middle, I suppose.
Okay, while you Google, I'll just look at the comments. Rage
Yeah.
Gamer says, I know you can't see me, but I'm rolling on the floor laughing about it. Oh, is it? But are you low?
Devilman Crybaby. Yes, that was
Oh,
also very well successful animated show. 89% Rotten Tomatoes. Yeah, so they're pushing this animation in Netflix. Sorry, go ahead with the comments. Yeah.
yeah. Well, are you rolling on the floor laughing while typing this comment? But yeah, I'm okay. I'm happy I made someone laugh at least. That's my quota done
Thank
for
you.
the day. Thank you very much. Anyways, this is something I didn't expect that I'll be saying on a podcast, but I'm going to cover it anyways. So, King, a developer behind the mobile hit Candy Crush, celebrates its 20 years anniversary. Damn, I feel
Yeah.
old. But yeah, anyways, here are some Candy Crush milestones. Over 5 billion downloads. Oh my god.
Wow. Yeah.
Over 238 million monthly active users. Made over $20 billion in revenue. Over 15,000 levels. Oh my god. Damn.
Candy Crush GG.
And Microsoft now owns it. Oh my god.
Yeah, yeah. I think 20 billion out of 60 billion, it seemed fair, I suppose, for them. 69 billion. They can just get it. They can just promote Candy Crush with all the free things and maybe Game Pass coming to Game Pass Candy Crush.
Oh, wait, speaking of which, I should mention that I have the Xbox app on my phone. I mean, by one time. So when I was going there, I just wanted to check out the games I owned. I don't know for
Mhm.
what reason. I just got my Xbox new, but I still decided to check it anyways. First thing I see there is Candy Crush, and I'm like, I haven't even turned on my Xbox. How the hell do I have Candy Crush? And I check out my Xbox, I
Okay.
don't even have Candy Crush. I'm like, how the hell is there this even in my list?
It's you're enrolled by default.
Maybe it's a foreshadowing or something. I don't know.
Sure, yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
anyways, Rage Gamer says on your joke. Were you laughing about my take two joke? I don't think it was that funny, but okay. Fair enough. If that was funny enough, then good. Actually made
You're
someone laugh.
fans, man. You're undervaluing your strength.
Yeah, I don't have much strength. Maybe my lame jokes are good. Who knows? That's just people's sense of humor, I guess. Well, anyways, all the happy and good news stuff of the podcast is over now. The rest of the
Yeah.
thing is just very depressing for me to read. But yeah, apparently there's been a huge layoff streak in the entire industry recently, and I must say that quite a lot of studios were affected. So
Yeah.
first thing, Blizzard had layoffs. The Hearthstone team is getting restructured, so they had to lay off people from this Blizzard. And then Epic Games, the owners of Unreal Engine, Fortnite, and Tech Pro CEO. I don't know what I wrote, but it's there. But never mind. Unreal Engine and Fortnite They laid off around 16 percentage of its staff, which is around 900 people.
That's
And
huge.
unfortunately, ma'am, a lot of them were from Mediatonic, the guys who made Fall Guys, and I feel really sad about it. Because just 2 days ago, I was playing Fall Guys with my brother, and this news was just very depressing to me. I mean,
Was Fall Guys part of PlayStation Plus subscription?
it's free, man. You don't need PS to play it, it's free.
Ah, okay, okay, okay.
They made it free last year, which is a big hurrah. We all actually made an ICG event for people to join and play. 60 people are interested, only 6 people showed up. But
Maybe we just, yeah, I think the timing we can have multiple, I suppose, and people will join, I suppose. Yeah.
I mean, the timing was a bit uh, inconvenient because it was exactly on the day of a restock, so people are busy
Ah,
with
okay,
that.
okay.
So,
Busy with that. Yeah, yeah.
yeah. But, anyways, it was fun with the 6 people I played. It was fun. We should host an ICG tournament sometime soon, maybe on Monday because it's a holiday for people. Maybe I should put on the event and see how many people are willing to play. But yeah,
Yeah, do that. Let's do that. Yeah.
you also pretty show up. You also have to play something, you know.
Absolutely. Whatever game ICG decides, I'll be there on the day.
Yes, first let's finish off Dark Souls 3.
Dark Souls 3. Here's our segue for Dark Souls 3 in a podcast 21. Always
Uh,
Dark Souls 3, man.
yes, always Dark Souls 3. Anyways, moving on. So EA also laid off 800 plus people. Unity laid off 600 plus people. Niantic laid off 230 people. Sega laid off 200 plus people. CD Projekt Red laid off 130 plus people. Ubisoft laid off. Oh my god, I'm stuttering. Laid off 110 plus people. Kabam Games, first time I'm hearing about it. But they laid off 90 people. Deviation Games left off 90. Inno Games left out 75 plus. And Activision Blizzard left out 60 plus. And what else do you have? Ascending
Yeah,
Studios.
Riot Games 46 plus, Blackbird Interactive 41 plus, Ascendant Studios 40 plus, Striking Distance 32 plus, and
Firaxis. Firaxis 30.
Firaxis 30.
So
All
yeah,
did all these happened in past 2 weeks, 1 week?
yeah, past 1 to 2 weeks, yeah.
Oh man, this is so bad. This is very, very bad. I mean, 16% from just Epic Games. Epic Games is Epic Games, man. It's like everybody know Epic Games. Everybody know Unreal Engine in games industry. So Epic Games laying off 900 people from the team of Mediatonic, the developers of Fall Guys. What confidence does it give for the other developers in the other studios? Any live service game. It doesn't show good. It's so heartbreaking and to see such big numbers. I mean, I witnessed this from my own organization as well, from my own MNC company as well. It's so disheartening to see your colleagues being laid off. At the same time, eh, this I don't know how to side with these people. I have tweeted about this, right? I shared a tweet from Eurogamer from 2014. It said me, the Iwata and Miyamoto, the
Hmm.
executives of Nintendo, instead of laying off the team,
They decided to take a
they
price
had
cut.
a pay cut in their own pay. So that shows that so if I'll tell this, if a company is successful, yes, the executive and developers, they're all part of it. And if a company is not successful, it's because the decisions made by the executives, not the developers. The developers will tell, okay, you want me to do something, I'm doing it. You want me to don't do something, I'm not doing it. It's based on the decisions the executives took. Why should the developers be affected?
Mhm. Why should they
The
suffer?
executives should take the pay cut. It's their decisions that didn't pan out. It's their decisions that are causing the losses. So the management should get the pay cut. The management should be laid off, not the developers who are actually the engineers who are actually talented and putting their hands and their passion into developing the game. Not these some business mindset guys who know that who think that they understand this industry and yeah, I think I'll say executives should take a pay cut instead of laying off the employees.
Mm, it's really sad, man, because on Twitter when this news broke out, I've seen so many tweets being reposted, especially messages from people who said that I was recently laid off from Epic, and if you
Yeah,
need a so and so person to fill in this position, then kindly let me know and all that. So it's really saddening to see developers going to Twitter and putting messages like I got laid off. So if you guys know any available positions, please let me know. I'm like, it's really sad, man. People, especially in this year, like so many people feel like 2023 is a great year for gaming with so many hit games coming out and still awesome. I mean, October is just packed completely, and in a
yeah.
year that's like this, when you hear news like developers are just being let go like that, it's just disheartening because end of the day, if the developers goes, then who the hell are going to make the games? So quality will diminish,
Yeah.
and it's just sad because we might not know its effects now, but in the future,
Down the line, yes.
it will
Yeah.
definitely be impacted quite a lot. So yeah,
I think
and
2022 and 2023 were big years for layoffs in every sector of the industries, I suppose. So it's not just the gaming industry, which I mean, it's affected this week, but as part of an IT employee, I've seen this from 2022. Every major IT company had this layoffs. Microsoft had it, Meta had it, Google had it, Intel had it. So it's basically many of the big organizations went through these layoffs. It's not good. It's absolutely not good to see this going on. We don't want this to happen to our colleagues. They have their families, they have their commitments, they have their EMIs. Getting laid off is not a good thing. Again, executives should be held responsible for the failure or success of their work.
yeah, like I mentioned in a previous episode, uh, like almost half the team in Ascendant Studios were laid off because of the game's failure. Immortals away
Yeah,
game, and now we have that number
yeah,
approximately 40 plus. And same thing with the Callisto Protocol failing, the CEO, the CFO, the CEO, or COO all left, and along with them, 32 plus people also left.
32
So
plus. Yeah.
very disheartening to see. And I just hope it just gets rectified sometime soon. I really hope these developers, you know, get back into the industry in some other studio, get back to doing what they love, or
As
perhaps
soon as possible.
as
Yeah.
soon as possible, or perhaps if that's not possible, find success in some other field and be happy about it, I guess. And so, all the best for them for their
It's
futures.
not that easy, to be honest, when you put your, so let's say you worked in a domain for 2 plus years. It's not that easy to switch. Yeah, you can, it's possible, it's not impossible, but it's super difficult to just switch like that. It's not that easy to change domain. So you have to stick to there, try your best, maybe get better, I suppose, at your own domain, and then again start searching. But yeah, it's not easy. So go through
Yeah,
that.
yeah. We just hope the devs finally get a good future ahead. And CHY says in future, many more great games might be called off because of this culture. I mean, yeah, that's what I just
Yeah,
said. Mm, Games will be affected, us gamers will be affected, and it'll become like a vicious cycle. No games being sold means more losses for the company, means against devs gone mean no games. No games means
it's a
no
cycle.
things. It's a
Yeah,
cycle. It's a vicious cycle. So I really don't want that happening, especially now with everything going up in price and games becoming more and more digital. Nah, I don't like the way this is going. It's really bad. I feel like this is some sort of writing on the wall. I just hope that the future is not as bleak as it seems. But yeah, you want anything to add, Yashant?
no, that's it. I think we covered most of our points, all of our points.
Yes, we covered all of our points, which is I thought I had quite a lot, but
Yeah.
we covered it. But unfortunately, we had to end on a sad note. I mean, at least we had some other good stuff to talk about along the way. I even made someone laugh. But yeah, we just hope that things go better in the future. And Rage Gamer says, vicious cycle, well said. Thank you. I mean, that's one thing, that's only one thing I remember from my physics or economics class, I guess. But yeah. And yeah, Billu has popped in saying an important message. Today is the last day to buy Avengers game. Oh, yeah, speaking of
Ah,
which,
yes, yes. Yeah.
Marvel's Avengers will be delisted after today. The game is available for 300 rupees on both PlayStation and Xbox. If you buy it, you get the entire, like the deluxe edition, I think, but standard edition comes with everything. All the cosmetics which are microtransactions, all come free with this. So if you thought of buying the game at some time in the future, well, this is your last chance to buy it. And if you are, just want to spend 300 rupees and have a game with everything readily available, then now's the time to buy it. So yeah, thank you for that reminder, Bilal, by the way. And CHY says whole IT sector is very soulless in disguise of professionalism. I I mean, many
It's a
industries like that.
yeah, there are many people in that industry who are very soulless, but there are people who just are no clue what are they doing and who are just there because they love that job. Yeah, it's you'll find this kind of what do you say diversity in every industry, not just IT. There are people who doesn't like in MBA, I suppose, who people don't like in managing positions, who people don't like development, who people don't like any work they're doing. There will always be this kind of diversity in any work. It's not just IT, unfortunately.
Exactly. I mean, all those soulless people out there kindly play Dark Souls. You'll get a lot of souls.
So, oh my God.
Get
Here you
good
go.
in the process. Get humbled. Get good. Play Dark
It's
Souls.
good.
Yeah. Anyways, Rage Gamer says I bought the Avengers games 2 weeks ago. Good for you. It's
200
200
something
rupees.
rupees. I think
You,
it's very
you'll
good. Yeah, 200 rupees, you are getting a very polished game for now. I heard many people say it's not bad as it seems to be. So 200 rupees is nothing, man. One biryani, I suppose. So just if you want to experience all these characters, Spider-Man, Iron Man, Hulk, and yeah, want to experience them, 200 rupees is nothing. Even a movie ticket costs 150 or 200. So get the game, maybe support them before the delisting happens, and be happy with your purchase, I suppose.
he's selling it 99 rupees short. It's 299, man. It's
299. Okay, 300 still nothing, man. 300 is still nothing. One biryani, one good biryani. One good biryani. So, yeah.
I, I hate biryani either way, so I don't like the analogy.
I like paneer biryani, so paneer wherever I go.
Fair enough, fair enough. I'll choose either a pizza or a burger instead. French fries, yes. Anyway, CHY says, oof, Abdul Banger. Ooh, so the
Uh,
soul, so the soulless
you're on a
joke is.
roll this podcast, man.
I only said two jokes and people laughed at it. I don't know what to say. I'm speechless. Yes, and below below is here to make fun of you. Yeshwanth currency is either biryani or movie tickets or pizza.
Uh, that's what my entire life had been, man. Before gaming, before PlayStation, my entire life was like biryani movies or something like that. But see, how can I how can I compare with anything else if my entire life was that? Movies and biryani.
Yes.
As a Hyderabadi, I love biryani, man. It's our signature.
And people will immediately say, "Oh, you're a Muslim, but you should love biryani. You should make biryani. Why are you not making biryani?" No, no one in my house knows how to make biryani. Go somewhere else. I mean that was the case for the first few years I was here. No one in my house knew how to make biryani, and we didn't bother. We prefer ghee rice and mutton curry. That's more of a delicacy. But yeah, I
Awesome.
mean, when I joined here, all my friends and all would come to my house every Eid and Ramadan time. It's like, where's the biryani? And I'm like,
Where's the biryani?
we don't have biryani. And I'm like, and the thing that'll be most, I'll be most taken aback by the fact is, what sort of a Muslim are you? You don't eat biryani.
Biryani.
Does Muslim, I mean, being a Muslim mean that you have to eat biryani? I don't see the point there. I don't know, man. Back when I was in Dubai, biryani, all those years there, I never had biryani. I might have had it once or twice, but I don't know, it's not a big thing, but here everyone's like biryani, biryani,
Yeah,
biryani,
biryani,
biryani.
biryani. I think it's just rose into popularity after because of the IPL, I suppose, because Hyderabad IPL and then the commentators talking about the biryani, the Hyderabad when they say we are in the Hyderabad, let's try the Hyderabad biryani, and that's where I think it just kept on and increasing and increasing, and then everybody now like, yeah, in Hyderabad you must try the biryani. Yeah, don't go to just Paradise, man. There are other better biryanis than just Paradise.
Come on, man. This was even before the IPL. This biryani
Yeah,
craze
yeah,
is
yeah.
everywhere.
Absolutely. Yes, yes.
Anyways, really, we really deviate off topic, don't we?
Yeah.
Anyways, Rage Gamer says I played Avengers when it was on PS Plus. Then I recently got my PS5, and that was the first game I think I played with my heart.
uh,
It was bad. It had potential though, but it was bad. It made me question that did I do the right thing buying a PS5 because I'm not enjoying playing. And he also says Hyderabadi biryani is the best biryani in the world.
yes, absolutely. You know what? I'll tell this again and again. I was in Bangalore for 8 months, man. I was in Bangalore for 8 months, and people say Meghana biryani is the best in Bangalore. 0%. I would agree to that 0%. It's nothing compared to biryani that you get in Hyderabad. It's like I don't know. Maybe Meghana's biryani was the best they could get, I suppose. I just tell them, come to Hyderabad, experience Hyderabad biryani, and you're like, am I eating this low quality or no tasteless biryani from Bangalore? I was like, no, this is not biryani in Bangalore. You have to come to Hyderabad to experience the authentic biryani, man. Nothing in Bangalore you eat is not actual biryani. I was so frustrated. I'm letting out my frustration. I'm a huge biryani. I'm a vegetarian, but still I want to call it biryani. People say it's palau, but I want to call it biryani. So I don't want to let go of the name, but still, as a biryani lover from Hyderabad, and staying in Bangalore for 8 months and eating that biryani, I was crying, man. Every spoon I was eating, this is not biryani, man. This is not biryani. I just had to let it out.
Interesting. And CHY says the stream is making me hungry after dinner. Oh my
Ah.
god, biryani craze is real here,
I'm
man.
sorry. Pepper onion soup did this to us once, so now everybody we have to talk about something like that. We have to make pepper onion soup hungry.
Dude, he left long time ago. Someone else is suffering. What nonsense is this?
I
Uh,
know.
and CHY asks Kolkata biryani stand by any chance? I don't know. Do you eat
No,
from a
I
Kolkata
didn't know.
biryani
I
stand?
don't know, man. Never went to Kolkata. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, Rage Gamer says I live in Delhi, so I might not be able to eat the authentic Hyderabadi biryani, I guess. But I love a good biryani restaurant called Biryani by Kilo. If you heard of it, it's really good. I hate
Yeah, yeah. It's big. This is. Sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I hate Lucknowi biryani. It's kind of sweet and taste. Okay.
Nothing sweet is biryani, man. Biryani is supposed to be spicy.
Okay,
Yeah.
interesting take. Yeah, this is sort of is this like this uh, pineapple on pizza kind of thing?
Okay. No, it's not that bad, but yeah, I think it's biryani by kilo. Yes, I did hear about it. I think it became very popular, but it's not popular in Hyderabad. It doesn't go that well. I think recently, Red Bucket Biryani or something, it's catching up some traction in Hyderabad, but nothing comes close to the classic biryani of again. Yeah, there is more better ones than just Paradise Biryani. Of course, it just many people know that's the only one, but you have to explore. Uh, Again, pizza is not just Domino's or Pizza Hut. There are some good cafes that offer very good pizzas. Again, yeah, don't just go through the franchise. Explore. You'll. I'm telling 99%. If you have a biryani in Hyderabad, it's going to taste very good, no matter what biryani you're having.
The name is very unique though. Biryani by kilo. Is it shows that people are eating biryanis by kilograms?
Yeah, I
Kilogram
think
of
so.
us.
Yeah,
Oh my god,
you get a
that's
kilo of biryani. Yeah.
okay. Wow, I can't imagine myself eating a plate full. These people are like a kilogram of biryani. Oh my god. But yeah. Anyways, I think we suddenly went from Indian console gamers to Indian cuisine gamers. Gamers, sorry.
Cuisine
Uh,
gamers. Oh, that's so good. Indian cuisine gamers.
yeah. So this.
That's very good.
Yeah, and here I was feeling bad for devs a moment ago. Now people are starting to feel hungry.
Agree.
Crazy, crazy world we live in. Anyways,
Yeah.
but yeah. Anyways, all of this talk of biryani has made someone hungry. Not me exactly, but
I'm
I think
sorry, man. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Rage Gamer and CH32, I'm sorry for bringing biryani up.
CHI or they weigh you before serving. What difference is that going to make, man? Unless people are weight conscious, it's not going to make a difference. I mean, what's the point? You're going to eat biryani. You're not going to care how much you're going to be after you eat the biryani because you're going to
No,
eat
I
it full.
think biryani by kilo, I don't know.
Oh, so
Something
depending.
like that.
Oh, so
Yeah.
depending on your weight, they'll serve you that much biryani or what? They'll
Yeah.
go out of business very soon, man. I mean, imagine a guy weighing 80 kgs comes and like, I want to buy biryani by kilo. Will they give them 85 kilos of biryani? That no way, man, no way.
No, no. Yeah.
Anyways, I guess Rage Gamer is also laughing about that. Anyways, he also says they serve the proper dum biryani experience. They even deliver the biryani in sealed handles. I don't know what that is, but okay. I think it might be very close to real Hyderabadi biryani. My dad lived in Hyderabad for a few years, which when he was a teenager, and he vouched for this. So I guess it is excellent. Mm, yes.
Yeah. You eat Hyderabad biryani and you can never have any biryani compared to that. You always want to have that similar taste.
Yes, now everyone who's watched the stream, kindly go have some Hyderabadi biryani
Go
from
have some
Hyderabad.
Hyderabad biryani if possible.
From Hyderabad,
From
not from else.
Hyderabad. Yeah.
Oh, look, Bilal has come and says he is hungry now.
Yeah, Vilu. I know. If we talk about something like as good as biryani, everybody will get mouth watering, man. I'm so sorry.
Every time I think about this guy talking about food, I get very frustrated because me and Bilal co-opt with. Uh, Wait, before I tell you that long story, CHY says Avengers is delisted. Okay, bye
Ah,
bye Avengers. You'll be missed.
Avengers.
You'll be missed by people who do not want to play you. So
Yeah.
you won't be missed, I guess. But anyways, yeah. Coming back to the story of me and Bilal playing Elden Ring. Uh, he pretty much finished the game before me, so we were just co-oping,
Mhm.
and he led me through an area in order to get to the next region. And as usual, Soulsborne experience, there's supposed to be a boss by the end of the way. So it took me there to the boss fight. We were starting fighting the bosses. Bilal was OP. I was still a noob at that point in time. So you're fighting the boss, and we bring it down to 35 percentage health. And then Bilal's like, "Hey, my figure order has come, man. So I'm going to answer the door. Bye." He leaves.
Ah, he lives in the middle. Food is important than Elden Ring.
I mean, I'm there with zero flask to heal myself, one hit away from death, and this guy's like, "My food has arrived from Swiggy. Bye." And I'm like, "Oh my god." And then I'm there struggling, running around and chopping this guy little by little. And 5 minutes later, he's like, "Are you done yet?" And I'm like, "No, I'm still struggling." "Oh, come on, you little bit." And he goes cheering me, and I'm like, "I finally defeated him." I'm like, "Oh my god, thank God, I defeated this guy." But yeah, valuable lesson learned. I have to first ask Bilal if you ordered something from outside before co-oping with him anymore.
Before co-op, yeah, yeah. Food before bro.
Yes, exactly. Anyways, with that, I think we'll wrap up this episode of Indian Cuisine Gamers.
It was.
We'll thank you all
We'll
for
have
joining.
some informal talk at the end of the podcast, like just talk about movies. What are you watching? I think it brings us more closer to our community, to the people who are happy to join our podcast. Let's see what's going on with their life if they're willing to share, of course. And yeah,
Yes,
let's have some 10 minutes or 15 minutes of informal talk at the end of the podcast and have fun.
I mean, plenty of people are dogs today, but okay.
Yeah.
But then again, we're on the internet, so
Yeah.
it's part of the experience. So anyways, yeah, thanks a lot to Rage Gamer, CHY, Bilal, Pepperani, and Soup for joining us in today's podcast. We had fun talking. We deviated quite a lot thanks to a small mention of biryani.
Yep.
Yesvanth went on the offensive about Hyderabadi biryani, and yeah, so yes, thanks a lot, guys. Like, subscribe, keep watching our videos, and I should also say thank you for watching our videos because clearly you guys have been watching our videos because our previous episode got 73 views, which is highest in
Thank you,
recent
thank you,
times,
thank you very much, man.
and
That's
our
a lot.
total watch hour time climbed from 31 hours to 50 hours. So yay,
50
another
hours. Oh, awesome. Thank you, thank you.
yes, just another 3,950 hours to go.
Yeah,
I will get there. We'll get there
we'll
eventually.
get there. Consistency will bring us there.
Yes,
Yes.
eventually. Yes, thanks a lot, guys. Have a good night. Have a good week ahead. Enjoy your Sunday, and we'll see you next week. This is Abdul and Yeshwanth signing off.
Thank you all. Thank you for joining. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye, and good night.